So, our first trip on our journey along the Central Coast was to Stellar Biotechnologies in Port Hueneme. This particular biotech company operates on a monoculture farming system where they farm raise limpets in order to extract a protein from their blood called keyhole limpet hemocyanin, which is more commonly known as KLH. The location of the farm is ideal because of the freshwater inlet and the lack of industrial and agricultural runoff. So because of this, it's much cleaner than other ports. So just a little bit about the maintenance of the facility. They have to clean their tanks quite often because these little guys are cute but very dirty. Essentially, they always have seawater being pumped into the tanks from the ocean, and they have a basket strainer to filter out all the debris that comes with it. And they also have air being pumped into the tanks constantly in order to balance out oxygen levels. So essentially, this protein is a stimulator of immune responses and is globally used to test the functioning of the body's immune system, which is why it's so important to produce it on a large scale such as this. This protein can also be used to help the body fight its own tumors and can help to fight diseases such as lupus, Crohn's disease, and Alzheimer's. So just to give a little bit of insight about the species themselves, they usually are either brown or black or a little bit of both, and so they're known to blend into their surroundings either through like camouflage or crypsis. Their diet consists mostly of mussels and urchins, and the urchins actually cause them to pee red. So, fun fact. They are dioecious but not dimorphic, so it's quite a process to see whether it's a girl or a boy. Typically, they're a long-living species. On average, they live about 50 years or more. Stellar has over 150 of these little dudes, and they actually use a tracking system to show the customers that they ship their products to exactly which animal the blood they received came from. So that's pretty cool. And then some little cuties. That's Big Pete on the right. They've never bled him before because he's too juicy. The method that Stellar uses to extract blood is non-lethal and only really results in slight discomfort for the limpet. Because they're a very slow-growing species, the last thing that they want to do is kill them. So what they do is they hang the little guys upside down so that blood pools in their neck, and then they poke their necks with a needle, and the blood falls out pretty quickly, and then they collect it. After their blood is extracted, it's centrifuged, so essentially it's separated, and then moved into the manufacturing building, which is at the same facility. It takes a few days to put the blood into a stable intermediate, and then it gets shipped out directly to pharmaceutical companies or to universities for research purposes, and they actually ship internationally as well to countries like China and Japan, and also to European countries. And this is the room where they do the extraction in. And so they have to bleach it in order to ensure cleanliness before they do the actual extraction. And that is it.